Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Everyone as well, enjoying a beautiful weekend and week we've had here in the UK. Hello, and to you all. So tonight, not anything competitive tonight, so it's going to be a team, just an average sim racer practice session for what is coming up next weekend, which is the Majors 24, which is an unofficial special event, but probably one of the biggest unofficial special events you will get on any calendar, in any game, anywhere. We've got a good operations running the 24 Hours of Le Mans, basically, to call it that, because it's basically what it is about calling it for licensing reasons, which is next weekend. And we'll be entering a team, all being well, once everyone's happy and confirmed, into that to run. We've got plenty coming on over the next week or so for that. We're just waiting for the session to load up. We've got a host session tonight, so I've just got a host session with AI and the like, which reminds me to just email that to Dermot if he wants to jump in. Let's just copy image. Dermot. Yeah. Could get a few of the guys in there. I'm not sure Billy will be able to make it in Australia, so he's on the other end of the spectrum. We'll try to get some times in. We want to try to aim below 4 minutes in the Ferrari GT3 Evo. And this is the first stream we've done probably about the best part of a week and a half. Been a bit busy, varying different things and internet changeover. We now have a new internet provider on the stream, so it's the first stream I'm going to have done on it. So it should be all okay. I don't see any reasons why not. More reliable, new router. Because the other one went bust basically, so I had to get a new one. And iDNet, thankfully to a good friend of mine, recommended them, and they have certainly set to the plate and have delivered. Big shout out to iDNet. So yeah, hopefully I'm not actually tried an online iRacing session yet either of it, so fingers crossed I don't need to configure anything on the router. Tonight's session is basically been running since 7 o'clock. You've got AI in the session. Yeah. It's a bit of a mix going on. AI won't load in until I load in, so hopefully a few of the guys will come by and join us. I told them all about it, so. I mean, you're just giving the practice. Giving about Le Mans, it's about pace and consistency for 24 hours. It's about overtaking cars, running a steady pace, running a good fuel saving strategy. All works together for how it should be. And that's kind of what you want to be aiming for, to be quite simple. So that's our aim anyway tonight. Also tweak the setup a little bit as well. Hello, game on. Let's get our setup loaded up. That's not the setup, Kev. That's the setup. No. Oh no, it is a setup. The setup was already on the car. One of those things is I can only put 90 litres of fuel in there, but I'm wondering if I can actually fill it up to 100 litres during the race. So we'll see how we go. I mean, a lot of good aero, a lot of good downforce, and the like. So fingers crossed, it should be right. There's the AI just creeping out of pit road. Discord chat on, so I hope people jump into Discord. There's LMP2s and GTPs in this race event as well, so their AI is on track. So basically have a number of figures of content with traffic, slower cars, just recreate it. It's 2 times speed, so. For the front end on this car, especially at the rapid change of direction time. The good thing about Le Mans is you get a good bit of rest on the straights. You don't have to have your foot on the brake all the time. Missed our league race last night, the SRL TCR League. We were just other plans, we were stuck at work and other plans and things like that, so just not quite falling into place racing this week. Normal TCRs, which is the normal context, that's at Alton Park International with no chicanes, which, to be honest, I did that a lot earlier in the season, so I'm not really too worried about that this week on the official series. And next week will be the last week of the officials, and that's a Spa, so I'm probably going to give that a miss as well, because I don't get on a Spa until it does. Evening, youth. How we doing? Feeling looking cool. I bet you are, that haircut. What did the old Elrose say when she walked in on that? Or she's not seen it yet? Yeah. The car is loose under a quick turn at the moment. Can't be a sausage cob because it's not a meat sausage. It's not the same. You never can. type I'm in. LMP. That's a GTP actually. Yeah, unfortunately.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I got my pedals yesterday.
Say again, fella?
I got my backup pedals yesterday.
But your new ones, your Moses.
No, not those ones yet.
Okay.
I've got to finish the leaves to get the other 100, then I'll get the pedals.
So what have you got on now?
T3PM.
Okay.
Which, I put something on them, like there's like a little silicone looking thingy.
Yeah.
Just adds more pressure, so hopefully that'll give me more of a load celly feeling.
Cool.
I just have to go put the brace on and then go install them on the rig.
You jumping in the practice session tonight?
I'll be in that one, yeah.
Yeah, sound. It's on now, so.
Well, let me go install that and then I'll be on my computer.
Sound, pal? Sound? Don't think Discord's on the live stream, guys. That's Jason I'm talking to. That third sector pissed me off. I don't mind the third sector. It's just this car's a bit loose on the cold, on the heavy fuel load on that front end. So the rapid change of direction, it's not the best in the first lap or two. So you've got to be careful just to get it through without it being oversteering like that. Oh, it's precarious. Oh. Wasn't a bad quality session actually. I missed the last one to be honest, the last part of it, but everything preceding that was pretty good. Did you actually watch qualifying, Ant, or were you asleep? This is very likely. No, I didn't hear that. No. Fucking such a retard, you are. Get your phone turned on. coast it through the Porsche curves. Oh, I was a slowdown for that. Outrageous. Sketchy.
Before I get everything set up, what car are we racing?
The Ferrari GT3 Evo.
Okay.
Setup's already in the majors folder, or in the team JAASR folder.
Okay. I'll be back.
No worries. Chloe, come in. What's up, babe? What's up? You accidentally with what? Okay. Yeah, chill. shit. Damn child. Dude, I just scratch my bloody rig as well.
I didn't have that ceramic piece in between the top part of the brake and the spring. Now I do. It feels so much better.
Dude, just dampen it down a little bit.
Yeah. Gloves have shipped.
Say again?
My gloves have shipped from IMV.
Oh, nice. Nice.
They'll be here whenever. What do you say when they ship it? Take 6 to 8 weeks?
No, I shouldn't say that long. I mean, when they shipped mine, I mean, it was different because they were a UK company, but when they shipped them, they were probably here in about 3 days. So I can't imagine it takes 6 to 8 weeks.
Or was that 6 to 8 weeks from the time of purchase?
6 to 8, yeah, 6 to 8 weeks from time of purchase.
I figured out my old pedal set wouldn't work anymore. I lost like my other backup. I lost like,
yeah.
I think it was like.
So what have you got? Have you got like a second-hand pairing, or did you buy a new pair? New set, new set.
I was gonna buy them used, but since I want these as like a backup in case the Moza one.
Yeah.
Which I have faith that they will.
Makes sense.
Because I've heard a lot of good from Moza.
Yeah, a lot of people singing their praises at the moment. Have you done that league sign up yet for the race?
Yeah, I did that yesterday.
Sweet.
Setup under you or
in a team no, in a team garage 61 folder. If not, it's in the Discord channel either underpinned or near the beginning.
Well, so my wheel didn't fall off my rig. I'm gonna go grab the Allen key to make the bolts.
Yeah, you don't want that falling off.
I've had that happen before. I didn't get the little base screwed in all the way. I went to go around a turn and it fell all the way down, so the bottom of the wheel was digging into my gut.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
But luckily there was only me in the race, because I joined the race that nobody joins anymore. So it didn't hurt too much. Didn't go fishing.
Oh, fucking hell.
That didn't sound good.
No, I just a bit greedy.
I'll be back.
No worries.
The password for the session.
Tart. Capital letters T-A-R-T.
What I've seen of what iRacing put out, that new LMP car looks good.
Yes, LMP3 looks a bit looks really good. It's kind of like a radical but with more downforce and a bit more engine power, but obviously not an LMP2. It's a good starter prototype car if that's what people are looking to do.
I might race that, or if it has its own series, I might race that.
Say that again, sorry.
I might race that if it has its own series.
I will do in the first season. Yeah, it'll probably. I think it'll replace that Dallara prototype class. The LMP2 standalone race.
It might. Well, sessions that I've joined, those get very, very quick.
Yeah. I think it's got to find its own series at LMP3 because obviously IMSA's dropping it this year after this season's done with.
I was looking at, because I missed my, Coke 600 race this morning, and I had scouts every Sunday, and there was a time on the list, I think it's at 11 a.m.
I think it's the Open. I think you're fixed on Monday.
Open. The fixed is Monday at 10 a.m. So I might do that.
It's just such a long race, isn't it? I started watching Jimmy Broadbent's stream about 4 o'clock, and I just happened to just see where it was before I started streaming, and on 8 o'clock, about 50 minutes ago, and they were only on 270 laps. That was pretty much 4 hours into the race. So
I think it's a 6-hour race.
Yeah, pretty much. That's if it's pretty much green, isn't it?
So I know with my iRate where it is now, I think we'll have 400 cautions.
Yeah. That's the problem, isn't it? It becomes such a long race.
But with my open setup, if I do the open setup race, with the open setup, it's just like the key. It's just a key to win. It's so quick. This is the Le Mans 23 V1.
Yeah, that's the one.
Whoa!
Yeah, it doesn't seem too aggressive, to be honest, which is nice.
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
No, but they generally seem alright on this one. The setup, if in the fast corners on the first couple of laps, is a little bit loose on the front end, so make sure you try and just be cautious on that the Porsche curves kind of section. Once the fuel's burned off a little bit, it becomes really, really balanced and smooth. So it just doesn't, probably first say 2 or 3 laps.
This is definitely an easy track, but an easy track to mess up too.
Yeah. There's not a massive amount to it to get wrong. It's just, oh, like I've just done there, just so easy to overcommit. like I did there.
That turn right before you get on that long stretch, can you take that full throttle?
Not really, no. I lift it. I actually shift down to third and then fully gas it. Very tap on the brakes before. A little tap on the brake, down to third, then gas it through.
Turn 15 I'm having an issue with.
Which one's that one?
After the long straight.
Oh, it's this, the little tight one, the Moore's on the
yeah.
corner. Okay. Are you in pit road now?
About to.
Okay, well, I'm coming around just to the pits in a minute and then start finish line, so you want to follow me?
I gotta move my steering wheel back a little bit. I feel like
I'll drive through pit lane.
Pushed up to it.
Pit lane entrance practice. It's a tricky old pit lane here.
There's the man himself. And your paint's not loading.
Is it not? We might have to restart trading paints. Well, just reset me. It did, didn't it? Random. Discord. Where is everyone? I'll be on a tiny bit later. Sound proud to be on later. Of course.
Good thing I got a better CPU this time.
Yeah, you need it for this. I think the grid field for every race is going to be maximum 54. I think that's said in the rules.
Too bad iRacing can't run this, because this would be a hefty gain on the safety rating.
Same, it's not anymore, is it? Bloody motorsport games. Are you on pit road?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
moving my steering wheel back. Not.
I've just called this on. Just say something for me, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. My level with Discord was off.
I don't know if I want to stream 24 hours or not.
I'm not, because I've got to work as well at some point during it, so I'm not able to do it continuously.
Do-da.
Bloody roasting it today. I might just dig out another fan. One of the warmest days of the year so far. Yeah.
I don't even know what the temperature is here.
It tells me in American money what the weather is. Can you give me a conversion? Popping up. Nope. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, you piece of shit. Convert 20.
I won't respond to that.
How rude. Convert 22 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit.
That would be 71.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. 71.6 degrees.
Wow.
That's not what. That's mild. That's nice. It's a good temperature. 22 degrees C. We needed it. We haven't had any good weather for ages over here until this week. Have you read any of the rules about this event yet? Probably.
Not yet. I was going to today.
Sounds. Definitely read stuff about the pre-qualifying stuff. That's quite important.
Do I have to have a certain I rating?
No. You just need to do you need to actually just do a pre-qualifying session between when I register the team and when we race and such, or before the race start. You only get one. You do one session, and you got 4 laps, and it takes your average of those 4 laps. But that goes towards the team's top 3 drivers. Top 3 of your drivers has the average, uses the time for that to determine the split. But if you don't do it and you race, you lose 2 laps per driver. So you still got to do it even if you're not one of the top 3 drivers.
Well, I know you would be a top driver.
Not necessarily. Billy's quicker than me. Billy'd be pretty quick. Jordan, I think Jordan, when he gets on, will be pretty quick when he gets the hang of it. He knows the track. Just got to get used to the car. I'm not sure about Brandon. I think Brandon will be pretty quick. I've not seen him race before, but I think he'll be up there. Hilton, if Hilton does it, I'm not sure if Hilton's going to be able to do it or not. He's been a bit quiet. It's not been too well. But Hilton's Mr. Steady, Mr. Safe, so... Cool soon, actually. So hopefully have at least 5 of us as a guaranteed 5, so... Wouldn't mind 6. 6 would be nice.
I can't remember, are they running the NASCAR? No.
Not in this event, no. Be nice if it did, but... I think the problem is because there's no NASCAR spec that obviously they made a very particular kind of car for this event in real life, so it doesn't really exist in iRacing. But you never know. Next week is build week. We've had one car announced, definite, and obviously the other one's going to be the Caddy GTP.
I didn't read that.
Sorry?
I didn't read that.
Did you not see the video they put out about a week ago? 2
No.
weeks? So basically they put out a video at Detroit Belle Isle, and all they played was a car going around but on an in-car view, but without any dashboard or anything, so it was just like on a bumper and looking back, and just the engine notes. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, he knew what it was. He knew exactly what it was. Everyone knows that engine sound from the Caddy this year. So that's got to be released next week, really, isn't it?
When is it? June 3rd?
Next week today. So race day is a week today.
Yeah, that feels much better.
Jordan's showing he's in idle mode, so he's probably asleep.
I'm ready when you are.
Pop yourself down pit road. I'm at the very last stall. Got a Lambo to leave. Audi, Lambo. Just take it easy for the first half a lap. So you're saying this first section's alright for you?
I could be faster, I think.
Remember, it's about smoothness. Don't worry about the speed, it's about smoothness. Let's just say, thinking of a 24-hour race, it's not about hammering it in every single lap. So this one here, I just a little bit up on the brakes, down to further, then gas it mid-corner. We've got to slow down. Don't cut it too much. Yeah. You have to be careful, like, but get out of it. I'll wait for you.
Oh!
Bit late on the brakes there, Jace.
Just a wee late.
So you're saying this corner coming up was when you have an issue, yeah? Okay. Catch up a little bit. So you want to hold this left-hand line as long as possible. Just keep hugging that line on the left. And just turn just before the cone. And brake there. And that's it. I mean, just from first gear. That's it.
Yeah.
If you hit the cone, you get a slowdown. That cone on the outside, so you want to turn in nice before, but keep it as straight as possible on the apex. The tricky one is if you have a car alongside you. So if you have a car alongside you, just keep to the left, lift off before you make the turn.
Where am I going?
See what it was?
Yep.
Easy to do that. I shifted down to third for the final part of those corners. That braking point for that first chicane, there's a small yellow barrier or end of the barrier on the left hand side. As soon as I pass that, I'm kind of on the brakes around then, getting down to second gear. So I'm looking not at the distance markers, but at the little left hand yellow part of the barrier. Second chicane, there's three little black marks on the right hand barrier, almost before the 100 board. I'm braking at the middle one of those three black marks. So I'm not actually looking at distance barriers, I'm looking at points on the barriers. We're using the same visual marker every single time.
It's just disqualified.
You've been disqualified? You ever slow down?
Yeah.
Hang on. You are an admin of a session, so you should be able to clear yourself. Yeah. Did you ever slow down? You didn't clear?
Yeah.
That'd be white then.
get my knee figured out. Whatever's wrong with it. This race is gonna be hell.
Get you what,
My
sorry?
knee.
The knee?
Ever since I come back from Tennessee, it's killing me.
Well, being a middle-aged man that I am, that's a regular occurrence for me.
I don't know if it's growing pains or what.
Yeah, maybe.
Whoa, ow. That was death. Death has just occurred.
Alright, into the 401s. A bit quicker.
Apparently the guy in first in our whatever that thing's called is doing a 358. How in the world can a human be that quick here?
That's about right. That's on iRacing's AI spec, that's professional level, not quite alien, but professional. I think the top time I saw on Garage 61 for this car and this track was 354. And then that was probably on a qualifying spec, so as well. I mean, these cars are running. This setup is on the race pace at the moment on the full fuel load, minus 10 litres. Because believe it or not, if you put the full 100 litres, it makes it illegal for the start of the race. But then you can refill to 100 litres on your first pit stop. So. So the first session is more about fuel saving and safety, then once you're up to speed and stuff, it should be right.
Are we doing it like we did Daytona, 3 stints?
There's more of us, hopefully, so we shouldn't need to. Should just be one stint, and that's like you mean like a triple stint?
That thing.
Yeah. So two pit stops. I mean, I've been on track what 15 minutes on this session since in this little stint, and I've got another 40 minutes of fuel, so it will be about the hour mark each pit stop as well. So. I'll probably do my normal quadruple stint in the middle of the night. I'm hoping with the six of us registered, it'll mean we do basically one session and that's it. We don't have to worry about anything else.
What, all of us do a double stint then?
It'll be based on a triple stint roughly, so it'll be about 4 hours driving time in total, but over two sessions as such. So. It does depend. There's a couple of South Africans potentially in it. They've got that load shedding on their electricity supply, so they might be limited to certain windows as well. So we might have to work around that a little bit. It should be right. We got a decent spread of geographical.
Where did Jordan say he was? I forget.
He's your neck of the woods somewhere. I think he's central time. See, might be Ohio.
LMP2 just spun me.
Where's that?
An LMP2 just spun me.
Oh, I just crashed myself on a very simple corner. Absolutely roasting. Just a little breather. Let's ride along with you. Give my back a bit of a breather. Jason Hale.
That's me.
Now live.
I'm live? What?
Live on my stream.
Oh.
What you said? Cam tools for this one. I think it is. It is. Down, forwards. Yeah. Oh, I've got to repaint the car this week as well. Into the newer, updated camo. Pull away when ready, sir. Give it some wheel spin out the pits.
I just warm up the tires a little. That was a good wheel spin.
That was. Back on in Merc. He's a noisy boy, he is, in my headphones. Don't be afraid to smash the brakes a little bit harder. This one. You're braking at the right area, but the force wasn't quite there.
I'm trying to find these black lines you're talking about, but I don't see.
The one that they're quite tricky. There on the right there. It's a tricky one. I mean, I think for that one, just brake between the 200 and the one, about the 150, where the 150 board would be for you. Probably a bit early on the brake, so.
Yeah.
That's alright, let's practice those, just getting you know about so you can move it forward another 20 metres. You need to brake as aggressively there, so next time we go around now, I'll tell you what to do on that one. Car inside. Oh. The AI is definitely not as aggressive as it used to be. Not that one anyway.
They had a lot of karting time when I was out in Tennessee, so they weren't like.
I'm sorry. Hang on, let me just. I want to turn the engine volume down. Jack without Mercedes behind you.
Right.
There we go. Oop. That's it. It's alright. Off the wall. Well done. You're fine. Whew. So what do you say about the Tennessee, if that's what you said?
I got a lot of karting time when I was down there.
Hmm. You're in second or third?
Third.
Do it second.
Oopsies.
Kind of want to turn in as late as possible for that corner as well. Brake so late for that corner, those cars.
Hell was that?
What, the one that went past?
No,
you?
that line, the braking for that one.
Yeah, it's fine. That was spot on, mate. That was smooth.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what happened there?
Brandon connected.
No. That's it. Nice. That was good. Smooth. And straight line, yeah, brake, just a bit too early still there. So what you want to do, as soon as you turned right of that kink, you still pinned it flat out. As soon as you're touching the curb on the right hand side, you're straight lining towards the outside of the next corner. As soon as you're touching that curb, brake. Now this one is what we call Indianapolis coming up. You want to keep the car, you can go right here, but as soon as you come past this right, get it to the left and hug that left hand line. Keep it, that's it, there, good. Little tap on the brakes and then flat out through there, then hard on the brakes. That's it, down to second.
Oh.
Okay, harder. It's a tricky one. Because yeah, you got to scrub a little bit more off at the king, not too much, but just scrub it off and shift down to fifth, and that'll help you slowing down for the second part of it. Glove myself up again.
Evening, Jim.
How do you, Brandon?
Right to you.
How we doing? Have you given yourself any seat time yet? And this one was just your first trip out.
The first time Le Mans, I just bought the track today, actually.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be an interesting one.
You'll be alright. You've driven the Ferrari before, haven't you?
Not much seat time on the Ferrari, to be dead honest. Driven GT3s a bit, but not so much on iRacing just yet. I was more afraid to go with the lead, with the series races here, because I wasn't sure how crazy the guys were with the 488.
Not too crazy.
Yeah, I didn't want to lose safety rating and iRating. I wanted to gain, not lose. So I didn't want to get taken out by guys that thought that they were the next Max Verstappen in the GT3 car.
Did you sign up with the Garage 61 setup?
I haven't done the setup yet. I downloaded the one that you guys posted in.
Ah, that's right, yeah. That's the one you want, yeah. That's right, as long as you got it in one form or another.
Yeah, I put it in the Garage 61 folder, yeah.
Beautiful.
Wait, by the way, are there only 2 hypercars available for the same
There's only one at the moment, which is just a BMW V8. There's the LMP2, which is in this session as well, which is the other one that's been running the other prototype. But they're different classes.
So, how is the race going to be working with Le Mans? Is it going to be, or is it going to depend on the stint where if you get to ride with the hypercars, or?
Yeah, it's a multi-class race, so they'll be on track as well.
Okay, so they'll be on track as well. So then what?
Yeah,
it'll
absolutely.
be basically the BMW hybrid is one class, the Aluminium is another one, and the GT3s.
Absolutely, that's it.
Kind of sad that there's no variety of cars.
Not yet. They're releasing a Cadillac GTP car probably the week after the Le Mans race.
That'll be interesting.
They teased it on their YouTube channel the other week, so it does sound amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
And there is a rumour that they're updating the number of maximum different types of cars in the iRacing iRacing race to 9. So you have 9 different cars racing.
Hectic. Also,
Because they kind of need that one.
for whatever reason, the setup isn't showing in the Garage 61 folder, even though I did post it in there.
Yeah. Have you signed up to my team one?
No, I don't think I've signed on to the team one yet.
Okay. Have you signed up to it? That's where it will be for me. I mean, if you've downloaded it anyway, it's the same setup. So as long as you put it in your iRacing setups folder as well.
Yeah, I took the downloaded file, posted it in the Garage 61 in my documents folder, and I'm not picking it up at all. So I don't know if it's not registering from there or how it's working.
Okay, then we just pull over and I'll share it in the iRacing garage for the moment. I don't mind. It's also shared in the team folder for Garage 61. Ouch! Bang my foot. How do we share a setup beginning? This I never remember how to do it. Garage share your setup with everyone. There we go. So if you go to shared setups, it'll be in there as well.
Thank you.
And just you're good.
Here, let me see Sean's here. Trying to see how do I find you on the Garage 61 so long as well.
So in the Discord, I think I put it it's in 2 places. It's either in the Majors one channel on my Discord. It's underpinned. No, it's not. So under the average team channel, underpinned, there is a Garage 61 link that you can just... Oh shit, have I not put it in there actually?
Yes, you did. Team JAASR.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you can just... If you click on that, it'll sign you up to my team as well. Obviously, just better get sure the setups that are shared in the folders.
Okay, yeah, I just joined it now.
Yeah, so that would sync up. That would eventually sync up to your folders now. Any changes to that setup will always come into it. Evening, Tom. You can't, strangely, overfill it to more than 90 litres for the start of the race. But you can fill it to 100 litres during the race, because it's technically illegal for the start. But it lets you do it during the race. So, so it's stuck on 90 litres. 91 goes, say, it fails tech, but 90 litres, it passes it. So.
Looks like the ride height is just barely possible.
It's just on the, yeah, it literally is, it fails on the ride height. But
now if we add more fuel, will it go over?
It will let you do it during the race. So I've never actually tried it. Does it disqualify you? Don't think it does, but I have filled up on stints when I was practicing the other day, and it didn't disqualify me. So. But this setup is a little bit loose on the front end for the first couple of laps, while it's bedding in and warming up. So it's more in the Porsche curves at the back of the circuit, where you just be careful of the quick change direction. But once it's burned that fuel off, it's actually quite good. It's nice and balanced, not oversteery, not understeery. So.
Well, just come from a 286 of these brakes are...
Oh, double sound.
As strong as what I thought they would be.
Say that again, but just on Discord now. Not your. Are you using push talk?
Give me a second. I don't know why it's the boat.
Yeah, you don't need to push a talk it on the Discord one.
Yeah, I must have set it up for when I was doing just normal races, and then I must have clean forgot I had it on. I need to switch that off just for the time being.
You on track, Jace? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, as I was saying, I just came from riding the GR86 in a league, so the brakes didn't feel like they were working when I tried it now.
Yeah, they're an experience, aren't they?
A very different experience.
I never got on with a GR. That suspension just doesn't suit my style of driving. You've really got to use that kind of sponginess to your advantage to really get it to stick around the corners, haven't you?
Yeah, you do. The last time I've seen the Le Mans track was Gran Turismo many years ago, when a friend of mine was just using the track to modify cars and see how fast you can go down the main straight.
Yeah, that's what it was always known for. Turn the chicanes off and then just straight line it all the way down.
Exactly.
It's probably one of my favourite tracks in any sim. I love the flow of it. I love the grip, the layout. It's just nice. And you get a rest on the straights as well.
And the straights are long.
Yeah. You can just take your foot off the brake, just put it down and relax it, and get yourself ready for the next bit. Yeah, you gotta love those squeaky brakes, Tom. The time is on 2 times speed, so we'll probably start getting dark soon on Sim. Been up and running for what, 3 hours now? Yeah, 3 hours. Have you registered with the Majors series yet?
Yes, I did. I went on to I clicked on the link and registered over there. Or sent the application.
On the league one, yeah. Okay. What you also need to do
magically added me to the league.
Yes, yeah, but do that one automatically. What you also need to do is I'll put the link in the Discord in a minute. You need to sign up to their website as well, so I can add you into the team when I register it tomorrow.
Okay, it's not a problem. This track is a lot wider than what I thought it would be.
Compared to the GT one, because that's the thing, GT one felt quite narrow back in the day. I think GT4 was the last time I played it on one of those games. And it felt a lot narrower.
Oh no. Look, that's a wall. And I managed to save it.
Which part of the track you on?
I think the final sector coming down towards start finish. I think that's, what's that called, the Porsche corners or something?
You got the fast flowing ones, the first ones are the Porsche curves, yeah. When you come down to the slow bits, the Ford chicanes at the end of the lap.
Yeah, I think just before the final 4 chicanes is where I almost bended it. I think just after the Porsche corners.
Yeah. I realised I've actually got one of my desktop's background on one of my monitors is Le Mans with all the circuit names on, corner names on. Your first one's Porsche curves, then you got karting S's, then Maison Blanche is the last of the fast flowing ones, and then into 4 chicanes at the end. The AI is not too aggressive, thankfully, so it's not going to go out of its way to knock you off the track or anything.
See about that, here comes an LMP car.
Oh yeah. Well.
Hey, money's whistle down the straight.
Yep, let him go on the straight. Not messing around now.
This doesn't seem too bad. The track isn't as aggressive as what I thought it would be.
Nah, it's a good track for 24 hours where you can take a breather and not have to worry about it. It's not a Nürburgring 24 hours where it's just corner after corner after corner.
Yeah, I haven't tried Nordschleife before, and I don't know if I'll ever have the courage to do it.
we flirted with it, and I went, "Do you know what? I just couldn't hook it up." And I went, "I'm not gonna even attempt a 24 hours Nürburgring now." Which was the sensible decision to do, actually. In the end, that was. We gave it a good few weeks of practice, but I thought 2 weeks before the race, so it'd be sensible not to do it because it's not going to be fair on the other guys. Whereas Le Mans, I love Le Mans.
Is the final piece of that that corner you were talking about earlier, the first gear, the second part, the exit, before you get to the Porsche?
Indianapolis, yes, Arnage, that one's called. That's a first gear corner for me.
The final one.
Yeah, you got the swooping right-hander and a slow bank left-hander, and an even slower right-hander.
Went out in the Porsche again.
Porsche is tricky, especially on the colder tyres. That front end wants to get away. But don't be afraid to knock it down a gear before you enter it as well.
So it's definitely not a flat gear area.
Oh no, not in a GT3. In a LMP car, absolutely. But in the GT3s, you've got to give it a little bit of lift.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Don't know he's gone, to be honest, Jace.
My brother texted me and I had to go deliver information.
What's the optimal time?
My optimal is a 4:01 flat. Billy, one of the guys in the team, he did a 3:59. The top AI is 3:57. But I think our split would be looking around the 4:03 mark. Based on, I think. What's your I rating, Brandon?
I rating is 1.7.
Yeah, I think we'd be about the 4:03 mark. I mean, my normal pace is tipping around 4:02 to 4:03 on a full fuel load of fuel, so...
Well, I mean, I did a 4.10, but that's making mistakes and not knowing where you can gun it, so I'm still learning the trick.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
My optimal is 408.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. The thing is, with a 24-hour race, it's not about setting, as we know, fast laps all the time. It's being steady and consistent and actually using the fuel to your advantage. Not burning through your fuel and trying to extend out as long as possible if you can.
I will say this car feels extremely stable on this track.
It is. It's a nice one. It's the thing with finding a setup that suits different styles of driver. It's got to just be stable and not skittish around.
Hello, Jordan.
Hello.
Oh, is he? Jordan's here.
Like
You coming in,
just
sir?
woke up.
He probably has.
Kinda. So I woke up at like 8 o'clock this morning. I was replaying Portal 2 last night, so I just finished my playthrough of that. And then I was bored and couldn't figure out anything to do, so I went up and was just laying in my bed watching YouTube. And then I kind of just like have been like half awake watching for the last 4 to 5 hours.
Oh, what it's like to be young again.
Well, to be young and single, right?
That's the dream.
I don't know about the dream, but
Trust me, from having none of those anymore, it's a dream.
maybe without the single part.
Skitty. You coming over, Jordan? You gonna jump in?
I'm waiting on the simulator to load right now.
Sound. That's what I like about this track. You just take your hands off the steering wheel and just coast it down straight and have to have a breather.
Thought I was doing alright, and then I watched one of your laps on garages and one was looking at the telemetry, and I'm like, and I'm realizing into Indianapolis that you're not breaker, that you weren't braking. So I tried out, and I about killed the car about 4 or 5 times before I could actually get one good attempt.
I think that is one of the trickiest parts of this track is Indianapolis and the Arnard section. Just getting it slowed down and then not oversteering under braking as well. I mean, I'm Indianapolis. I'm turning right, but I'm shifting. I'm touching the brakes slightly, and I'm coasting it through after I've just scrubbed the speed off. I'm not on the gas. Say again, sorry?
I said a 4 or 5, not too bad.
There you go. Look, once you get into the rhythm, it just comes down quickly.
Also, there are some fucking weird corner cuts. Like, you don't feel like you cut the corner at all, and it's like 2-second penalty, and you're like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. You're being mean for no reason.
To be honest, it's very accurate to real life as well, that is.
Yeah, so you definitely have to let go a little bit before you get to the long straight.
Yeah.
Because it just launched me way wide.
Yeah, that one's always been tricky when you just... I'm down to third and just been accelerating hard through there, but just scrubbing more speed off than you think you need to.
Okay, iRacing is taking its time with tech inspection today.
It just died in turn 1.
Turn 1? Isn't that the fast kink on the start-finish line?
You can essentially almost take that flat for just lifting slightly to not run too wide for turn 2, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm flat out for it. I don't even lift off or anything. I am flat through that corner.
Not turn 1.
Like, don't
Entrance
kink.
of turn 2. If you die in turn 1, that deserves an award.
Seen it done many a times.
Do you just forget to turn?
People just get greedy. It's because it's quite easy to try and go too fast through there, and just be on the wrong line, hit the curb, and all of a sudden you've gone miles away from where you need to be. It happens a lot, especially at the start of the race.
Usually I'm bad at learning a new track, but for whatever reason Le Mans is coming to me quite well.
Well, Le Mans is one of those tracks, even if you've never raced there, you know the track. If you'd have watched it and without really realising, it's just one of those tracks that's always in the conscious.
Ooh, I almost killed myself going into Indianapolis there. A bit too hot going up to the entry to Indianapolis.
Down Jimmer Broadbent up ahead. None ahead of him is Kev, that weird guy.
Kev, that weird guy with the weird last
Kev,
name.
that weird guy.
The weird guy that I don't want to try to butcher his last name.
Don't worry, everyone else always butchers my last name because they have no idea how to pronounce it. It's quite a rare name actually in the UK.
Is it Elliot?
It is, yeah.
Just randomly takes a shot at it, gets it right.
Gets it right first time. Nailed it. Yeah, I've had all sorts of luck, to be honest.
I see the other cars going to the pits and I'm wondering where they're going.
Yeah.
Let's say, I'm looking at the behind me and I'm seeing you fall off. I'm like, where are you going?
Over the rainbow.
What was that?
So...
Whoa.
Well, I can tell you this is going to be a fun 24 hours.
I'm just not gonna try that. That's annoying as shit.
I'm gonna chase down this Audi.
Ow.
One through.
I don't know what speed it's going around at.
fast.
I think I broke the toe. And then the Mercedes hits me.
I think I broke my toe.
I'm coming back round to the start finish line, Jason, if you wanna.
You can take essentially all the little chicanes in the start in the long straight in second, right?
Yes, I'm never know in second in those.
I just needed to get the entry right for the first one because I got the second one right. For whatever reason, I was messing up the entry for the first one.
I'm full of hate towards these fucking stewards. I didn't even go wide on the entrance to the straightaway, and it's like, here's a second slowdown. Have fun.
Which straight? Which one? The chicane?
No, not the chicane. It was the like the straightaway at the front of the straightaway.
Yeah, that last corner before the straight. Yeah. Yeah, you can't cut it. And you can't go wide on it. That's the most severe part of the track for slowdowns. As you know.
I went like a
Holy smokes!
maybe a freaking.
It's because the advantage of getting any kind of cut on that corner or run wide is massive because of the straights.
Having a fight with an Audi AI.
Punch it off the road as an Audi.
Audi's fun around here, though.
The Audi's probably going to be no more, I reckon, because they've stopped their program.
The focus on Formula 1.
Yeah.
I forgot I have new pedals. I forgot to move the faceplate over.
Yeah, we got NASCAR's very own Chad Knaus in here.
Yep.
Oh no.
He was. That was better braking.
Wow, okay. Oh no! Touch the grass into the second corner.
Yeah, we hit that one, you were gone. Thankfully, you generally avoid the barriers quite nicely there if you do go off.
I know you're faster than me.
Block him.
Well,
So this AI in front of me is literally the position behind me because I just beat its time. Thought it was a faster one.
I'll say the car for ages.
it's weird driving with a pit limiter.
And do these races get full course yellows and stuff like that?
It depends on what split you put you in. The top 4 splits will have a full course yellow, apparently, and a live safety cars. After that, they don't. They just run on the iRacing's setups. So I don't think we'll be a top splitter because look at some of the teams that I've entered already. There's some big teams in there.
Yeah, I see there's like, just on the league itself on iRacing, is like 1,300 people registered to it.
Yeah.
That right-hand corner just after the long straight going towards where Indianapolis is that a first gear corner?
First gear corner. You can brake quite late for that, as long as you keep the braking straight.
I just got loose into one of the chicanes for Mulsanne Straight.
I need to straighten my lines out for this.
Also, the fact that the clutch doesn't work in these cars is annoying as shit, because I tried to...
Yeah, they do.
No, it does not.
We don't have a clutch. Not you use it.
Put the clutch in
You're not meant to have a clutch, Matt. The only clutch you have is a hand clutch in these cars, which is basically an electronic clutch on the steering wheel. So if you've got one mapped, I wouldn't recommend ever using it or getting anywhere near it.
Well, the only reason I was doing that is to try to burn off one of the slowdowns, is disengage the engine. So, but you know, since these don't work, so you could have that clutch fully in and be going on the throttle, and it did nothing happen. It's just going forward.
There used to be a feature, but iRacing patched it out, where if you did it, it actually saved a lot of fuel doing it as well, which wasn't kind of real. It's definitely not done in real world racing like that. Not in these cars anyway.
What the?
That didn't sound good.
Did you get a swapper on?
The car decided it didn't want to freaking. I ended up going into the grass, so it was the car's fault. I dipped a wheel off in the fast curves, and it said, "Hey, we're gonna die now." And I said,
Alright, let's go.
I don't have a choice in this. You're the controller in here."
Jesus took the wheel. Jesus said you're going to the wall.
insane Ferrari driver dive bombing. Jesus Christ. That AI just tried to fucking kill me.
So what, you're saying I must, instead of braking on the curb going towards Indianapolis, rather just let off and then brake on the straight?
Yeah, I literally tap the brake on the straight down to 5th and just oh shit, man, did you go? And then just coast it through. So literally, it's like 10-15% pressure on the brake. As soon as I finish the braking, I've shifted down and then just let it roll through. You've still got a lot of speed for it, and then you're already in 5th gear, ready to shift down to 2nd for Indianapolis. It's that left-hander.
I'm calling the police, Kev. You killed that cone.
I killed the cone hard, didn't I?
You did. You just committed a freaking murder. Holy, this guy wants to die.
LMP 2. He's gonna dive bomb into this corner, isn't he? That's alright.
You did you say brake when you get the car straight through Indianapolis?
So you're holding the left-hand side of the road before you get to the turn in. I'm literally tapping the brake, barely just scrubbing a little bit of speed off, shifting down and then coasting it through the corner. No pedal.
I just did a 401.
There you go.
I haven't even
Don't
said
know
it.
how I did it.
This is the first time I've ever went off in that corner, and that's because I was following you, Kev.
Oh, there's a BMW behind me. Go, LMP car.
Oh, that was not a slowdown though.
I have no issues with the setup or this track. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying this.
It's music to my ears.
You can ask Hilton. I don't normally gel too well with the track for the first time. It normally takes me a couple of crashes to feel the track out before I come to grips with it.
Yeah. Well, to do a 401 that quickly is pretty good.
I'm just trash.
Ah, you're fine, Will.
This will be fun. We have all road course racers in the race, plus 2 oval racers, mainly.
Jordan can hold himself pretty well. I've seen him drive a Formula V.
Formula V of all cars.
I'll tell you one thing though, right? We did it with Tom the other night, last week, and he was on the pace, and Tom's pretty nippy in a Formula V.
I've been able to keep up in the Formula in their touring cars too.
Yeah, exactly. You did, didn't you? You beat him, didn't you?
Yeah.
He wasn't happy about that.
Bye-bye. Also, you've seen how I've been on road courses in the NASCAR, so...
Exactly. You're useful is what we would say.
I'm a lot better at a cup car than I am in this, though. Which is sad because my current fastest time in the NASCAR is faster than I've set with the GT.
What did you do again? Do you remember?
It's a 408, and my fastest.
408.
My quote unquote safest or safe fastest was a 408. My 406 was with a slowdown in it. I don't know how I'm able to manage, or I managed to serve a slowdown while still getting a 406. I'll tell you one thing, this fucking AI in front of me is pulling me all the way around this lap.
This is what happens with this track. This is what the good thing about when you're in a race someone. You can just sit behind someone and just run it around and not have to worry about it and save some fuel.
Overslowed the car in that corner.
At least you ain't the only one.
Yeah, but I'm losing bipolar. I can get through the curves, but I'm just terrible. Like, I lose lap time by the second in there.
I think a 4-minute flat is possible for me. I just made up 2 tenths after losing 2 tenths in the start of the lap.
Nice. My optimum's just dropped to a 3:59.7, so yeah, I'm pretty confident there's a bit of pace there.
Ooh, death. Death has occurred.
4 flat and 8. I'll take that. Definitely a 3:59 in there.
Well, I set a 405, but again, that had to slow down just at the end of the
How did I just slip the curb? I got a slow down penalty. There goes my time gained. Better luck next time.
The good thing about the slowdowns here, I'm going to go off track, is that you don't generally get an off track as well for them. I'm not sure what the incident limit is for the actual race itself, so...
Yay.
My optimal is down to a 4-minute 2.
There we go.
Man, I opened it up too quick.
I can't see my optimal, like I only see my predicted.
Do you have the iRacing black box comparison box open?
No, I've only got the relative open. I'll change it now.
Okay. So if you press tab, I think it's tab as the default button, it'll bring up a few windows on your somewhere on your screen. I use that for my comparisons and predictions.
And you're talking about Kev killing cones.
The Jordan
Yeah.
girl from there.
I was angry and I committed genocide.
Good man.
I got a speeding penalty, so
He took it out of the code.
you know that big group of cones out of pit road. It was a slaughter.
I'll say the tyres feel quite nice too after a good long stint. I've probably got about 2 laps of fuel left, and tyres feel like they were when they got in the car. So you might be able to double stint them, but actually you probably don't need to, actually, because when you fuel and pit at the same time, they change your tyres while you're fueling, so it makes sense to take a set of tyres.
Oh, I'm about to clean this guy out. Oh, I actually didn't. Alright, let's go.
It's only AI.
Oh no. Let's come back into the pits. Oh, somehow I did a 401.2.
It's a good time.
Alright, boys, now we gotta get down to the 356s.
That'd be nice.
I know that they are doing that.
They are.
Should have seen it.
The aliens are 354.
Jeez.
My God.
That's no brakes, it's full coasting into every corner. Dive bomb everything.
Oh, 4-minute flat. Should have been a 59.
Ooh, that is so close. Why's my DC not working? Because I got put limit on.
You want to drive battle?
What the? I just got cleaned out by an LMP car.
That sounds about right.
These things happen.
And I gotta slow down for towing.
Oh, just slow down for that.
Oh, it neck coded me, but he still there's no way.
You're net
I
coded.
got neck coded by an AI. But there's no way he was making that corner. He just fucking blew me out. That's annoying. Oh, hey, that's on there.
Oh, there's my optimal one. 359.6 optimal.
There we go. Just falling down. How many laps you got left on your tank as well?
Why?
I don't think it's the car, I think it's something you're doing.
Well, then why did it get loose in the straightaway?
Turn the wheel.
Negative.
Oh. Yes.
Another
Yep.
death.
Turn the wheel.
No. See, I on the other hand got loose in a turn. You got loose going straight. That died, I'll be back.
No worries. Oh dear, that was a good stint.
I didn't fucking off track. Not even off track. I'm gonna serve my slowdown right into the racing line. I'm gonna be that asshole. Damn, you can't even turn somebody with these cars.
I got a BMW behind me.
You flashing his lights at you?
Oh no! Oh no! Yep, the BM hit me.
Here we go. Fresh tyres, fresh tank of fuel.
Got it. Don't bump draft in these cars.
No. They are not designed for that.
I had an AI in front of me, and I was gaining on him. I didn't think I was gaining too quickly, so I just
Why is there an AI creature people pinned?
It's the iRacing default ones.
Oh lord.
But I caught up to him and I was like, you know what? We'll see what happens when we try to push him. Don't do it, is what I was told. Woo! It does not like that corner.
How long is the Le Mans circuit versus... Okay, I know the Nürburgring is like 20 kilometers.
It is.
Or something like that.
No, it's more than 4 miles. I think it's 8 miles.
I thought it was only 4.
Nah, Spa's 4 miles.
That feels longer than this.
Annoyingly, I've got it on my desktop. I think it says 8,100 something meters. I can't see because there's an overlay blocking it. Hey Siri. No, you're not working, bastard.
Siri's just like, you don't pay me enough.
Literally, Siri's a pain in the arse on my watch. Hey Siri. How long is the Le Mans circuit?
The racing circuit is roughly 8.5 miles, 13.6 km long, and the race is run in June, on one of the shortest nights of the year.
8.5 miles, 13.6 kilometers. Has an elevation change of 37.49 meters, because it is pretty flat. Oh, ouch.
Ooh, sideways.
Ain't going fast if you're sideways.
Mother trucker!
He just crashed.
No, it's just it went wide in the final section of the S's, and then it's that slowdown. So it's like.
Are you shifting down for each like portion? So for the first flowing ones, I'm doing it in fourth. Then the second one, I'm in third.
Well, that would explain a lot of my issues. I'm doing the first one in fifth.
Do it another one. Yeah, drop it down one more. Drop it down one more. Don't be afraid to coast it a lot more as well through the corners.
Will do.
Night time is about to fall. The time is on 2x.
You're on 2x.
Am I going slower through that corner now?
Which corner is that
After the long straight and right-hander.
one? Oh, that tight one.
Yeah, the tight one. That first gear corner. I've like lost about a tenth on it. I don't know how.
I didn't even cut the track. I was on the curb.
You can't put any wheel right hand, even if you're on the curb, any wheel to the right hand side of that curb. You've got to be on the curb, or that's it.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Shady's back. Tell
I don't know about all that.
Guess who's back?
Oh.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Big surprise there, another LMP2 just killed him.
You've just literally left the pit lane, haven't you? You've got to be careful with that pit lane exit because you've got so many cars coming swooping round on the inside.
There's a AI parked in the sand trap after the straightaway.
That's not an AI.
That's it.
Oh.
Who's that? That is AI.
Yeah, I was saying.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You said at the straightaway. I was jumping ahead.
It means the Mulsanne straight.
I lost all my time. I was half a second up.
Half a second up. Nice.
I told a buddy of mine about the server. He also iRaces. I don't know if he's jumping in yet or what.
Sounds. Is he looking for a team to race? Is he?
I think so.
Well, if he's interested, we can do it. I'll take more drivers the merrier. So.
And then he pins it.
Winning it would be ideal.
Why?
Say again, pal.
I said winning it would be ideal.
That'd be lovely.
Why, whenever one of the faster cars catches you into the Porsche curves, do they just not care and kill you? I've gotten killed by AI there twice now.
I've never been killed there yet.
I had an LMP2 do it, and I just had an LMDH do it.
I just killed an AI. I absolutely just murdered one.
It's annoying because you guys spend 4 minutes to go around to actually have a lap that matters again. So the one part that I need to actually practice, turn 1 and 2, like, I ain't getting a lick of practice because I ain't actually getting into it with speed.
Wish. Almost went farming.
You say farming?
Yeah.
Farming.
I wanted to turn off my aircon and I almost went into the barrier down the back straight.
Have you got load shedding soon, or are you?
No, actually my load shedding just ended now at 10 PM, so I think right now it's
That's
close
right.
to 11, so I'm fine.
Yeah. Nice. You got a generator, haven't you? You were saying.
Yeah. Funny enough, that GR86 race that I did was actually during my entire load shedding schedule, so I turned on the generator for that, turned it off, the race was over already.
At least you've got it. I feel sorry for Hilton.
Yeah.
He was saying he had 3 load sheddings in one day last week or this week.
No, we always do.
It's crazy. It was 2, wasn't it, recent up until a few weeks back?
It depends. On the weekend, it's a bit more lenient. For whatever reason. But mostly during the day. At night, then they step it up a notch again. Because that's when everyone's home and the heaters go running because it's now winter. So the nights are a lot colder.
I forget it's winter down there.
Here it's freaking 70 degrees, 80 degrees.
We've had 71 in the UK today.
Oh, no. Ooh. Oversteer snap on this thing. Or more like understeer to oversteer.
Are you on a worn set or a new? Oh shit! New set of tyres.
That was a new set of tyres, maybe like 2-3 laps in.
Yeah, that's the crossover point when it starts to wear off. So
Yeah, I went into the Porsche bend and I turned right first, understeer, wanted to correct, and then it just snapped back.
and it snaps up. Yeah.
I gave that guy permission to leave this channel, so.
No. So
I gave that new guy permission to join this channel.
sounds.
Burnt my
Hopefully
tires, right?
see it now.
Just letting Hilton
What's his
over on
name?
the one.
Ooh. Say again, Brandon. Sorry.
I said I'm just letting Hilton know that we're all on Le Mans.
Yeah, he's been a bit quiet last couple of days.
Why do I see a BMW with damage?
Someone's probably crashed into him.
In the pits.
Marmoni's and Jordan.
I see a Manta skin, I know that's someone.
Also, I haven't been wrecking into people when they hit me from behind. Not wrecking me.
Then an AI just wrecked me.
Yeah, like,
What are you getting wrecked by? A GT3 or a fast class?
T3.
I'm getting wrecked by cars that are faster.
What was that?
I said at least I'm getting wrecked by cars that are faster than me. Dude, that's aggravating.
I haven't been wrecked by anyone yet.
Where are you at?
Turn 2 now.
Hits the brakes hard and parks it right in the frickin' chicane. Apparently Jennifer Young's pitting in. I don't know who that is.
She's a staff member at iRacing. Jennifer Young. Bring out the stripper. I think she's a customer service girl at iRacing, I think, actually. Come on, car. Heavy fuel load. Who's that?
New guy.
New guy, okay. Barely hear him.
Yeah, very soft.
You might have to put your mic down your throat.
Jason, just because you enjoy doing that doesn't mean others do.
Who said I?
Yeah, I'm not there.
I'm not good for a while.
And then you wrecked me again. What is it with all these AIs?
What it will be, Jace, because I'll be honest, I've not been wrecked once by an AI. It's car positioning. If you position your car on the racing line, they're not going to wreck you. If you drive off the racing line, they're going to probably wreck you, especially if you think you're going to let them by. They would actually make quite a good overtake if you give them the room, but while being on the line. Don't let any hesitation come into it. Because obviously they don't have the human reaction where they're going to go back off a little bit. They're going to drive to a particular set of predetermined rules. And if you're unpredictable about your car placement, they're going to go for a gap which might suddenly close or might not be there because it's the way they're adjusting for you. So if you stick to the racing line, they will go around you if they're faster.
The evening sun coming down the road is terrible towards Indianapolis.
It's beautiful. I love it.
It looks aesthetically pleasing, but not so much when you're trying to race someone.
Nothing is as bad as the Almond Straight and the front stretch is Daytona.
Yeah. When that sun was coming down, that was pretty intense, wasn't it?
Oh no.
Who had that shift to the Daytona race? Was that me or you? I can't remember, actually.
I think I went into the day and then you did the whole day.
I did the sunrise, didn't I?
I think I got you to sunrise and then you did
Yeah.
the day and then
I took it.
I got the sunset.
Nice.
That's a...
It's no traction.
There's gonna be are we gonna need a counter for how many times I get a slowdown penalty?
Nah.
See how much
How many
time
have you
we
had already?
at least one lap. 4 laps. I've apparently completed 4 laps.
You could run it like a bit like a swear jar, I suppose.
Ah, yikes! I don't like that idea. By the end of the day.
That would be me.
Well, getting the most slowdowns. Or the most swearing.
I probably would win both.
I don't know. When those Brits get going, we go off on one, don't we?
Okay,
can't
Alan,
see the
P2
road.
car, you can go now.
I missed that. What was that? Sorry.
No, I said LMP2 car wanted to kill me going through the first sector, so I said he can go now down the main straight. Or down the back straight, more like it.
Take his toe.
But little toe I could get before he decided to blitz away.
I'm sorry, but I missed New Chap's name when he came into chat there.
Green machine.
Ah, so I need to turn my Discord up. Very quietly. But I need to turn you up properly.
Oh, I just killed somebody.
Make me keep all the tires on the track. You stay up there in the pit box.
He's not. He's out on the track. He's in the LMP car.
My spotter?
Yeah, your spotter is Chad Knaus.
I would hope
Yeah,
he's on
I'm
the
going to first
Chad
somewhere.
Knaus currently is
on the track.
P2 in the LMP2 cars.
You're right, Ro.
Oh, the dirty air there.
How are you wrecking on a straightaway, sir?
Yeah, it happened to me today, unfortunately. I forgot, I think I was on Charlotte and I was going down the back stretch and just accidentally I tapped the wall and once that happened I couldn't keep it straight and I lost it. Screwing up one person. And it happens.
Well, good. As one would say, it happens.
Yeah. Well, you know, one guy gave me grief. The rest of them kind of stuck up for me because there was one guy in there that was like, you know, he was Mr. Perfect and he's never crashed before and he's, you know, been great at every race, the kind of person, you know. So what the hell?
Yeah. I just give Jason crap because he always gives me crap, so, you know, I gotta fire back.
Oh yeah, man, ball busting's all in good fun. Hell yeah. Man.
Yeah, but his have to drop first.
You too? Jesus. What happened?
Whoa! Heavy fuel load. That just completely killed me going into the first corner.
You on a full load again?
How long have I known you now, Jay? Like a year and a half?
A year and a half, I think. I don't know. A year?
Oh, what the f...
Right. That's
The track just changed.
The track has changed.
Yeah.
Where were you?
What's that?
Where are you now?
I'm still in, like, visibly because of, like, the sun setting and stuff. The track did that weird, like, update thing where it changed, like, it looks like it physically changed.
Right, who shall I jump on board with? Right, Green Machine. Found you in the Discord. Hello, mate. How's it
Pretty
going?
good, man. You?
Yeah, can't complain, thank you. Jason tells me you do you do a lot of road racing?
I like doing all kinds of racing, man. Honestly, I mean, dude, I'm a driving fool. I mean, in a sense, I do a little bit of everything, man. I like doing the all of it, man. I mean, literally all of it. The freaking everything except for like the Formula V open wheel cars. I mean,
I agree with that.
You're hired.
Yeah, I like doing the stadium trucks, the 4-wheel drive tracks, the 2-wheel drive tracks, dirt oval, asphalt oval, all of it, man. And I've been spending money on tracks and freaking vehicles. Not too much on vehicles, but definitely tracks.
You'd like our Crapper series, then?
I love Nürburgring. I don't know if anybody's into that track. You guys ever run that track? It's a track.
Occasionally, yeah.
It's like 11
One
to
word
15.
about that. You're insane.
Why?
Why?
Well,
Nürburgring?
Yeah, the full track is like, 15 miles to do one lap? I know that track inside and out, man, every single corner. I mean,
I was crazy enough to take a NASCAR Cup car around there.
yeah,
and you did well.
if any of you guys who were back in the PlayStation and stuff back in the day, I loved Gran Turismo. So I've been running Nürburgring and Nordschleife and all that since for 10 years plus, man, 15 years I've been running that track on every game you can imagine.
You know your way around them.
I don't know. I said put.
What are you guys running right now? Right now I'm messing around on Flight Simulator. I'm debating on buying a damn airplane here, but I'll buy a freaking car and a track to join you guys if you guys are running.
We're currently practicing for the Le Mans Majors 24, which is next week. Which I'm looking for another driver as well, if it's something that you're interested in doing.
I'm not 100% sure I have the license for it. That's the only issue.
It's no license required. As long as you've got the car on the track, it's open to everyone, I think.
Oh, let me shut down my voice.
That would be correct, from rookie to pro.
Yeah, rookie to pro. So yeah, you're absolutely sound.
Let me get it.
Ferrari GT3 at Le Mans.
Hey man, I just like to talk and race and play games, have a good time, man. I try to be as absolutely clean as all too when it comes to racing. I'm definitely not no dirty racer, man.
That's what we're about here. That's all it is.
No dive bombing people in
Clean,
corners and
consistent.
I don't know about that, kid.
Well, that's why you're here. You're the rookie. You're the rogue.
I was talking to Jay the other day about racing. I don't know if I maybe ruffled his feathers a little bit too much, but I was like, anybody can do, not anybody, but to me, I like doing the oval racing and whatnot, but it gets boring at some point. I like to do the road racing, like you said, and even, dirt racing, all that shit, throwing it out sideways and having a counter steer and all that. That's really driving, man. Not that NASCAR isn't. I'm not trying to knock on it. I just taking a constant left turn gets boring after a while.
I can see that you're already in my Discord, which is good. So what I'm going to do is going to slot you into that one there. And then I'll add you into Le Mans 24-hour roll. So you can see the team page, the team channel on Discord.
Alright.
We've got 5 pretty much confirmed drivers for it, but I want to have at least 6 as a minimum. Obviously for 24 hours, so we get a good 4-hour bit of driving and share it out nicely.
So, is there a link I'm looking for in Discord right now?
So if you go, if you're in my Discord, obviously you should see on the left-hand side it says the average racing team.
I see the average team. Yep.
Yeah, underneath that you got the average team. You got Majors 24-hour. In there is the current session that we're in. With a screenshot of the session name and the password and stuff. If you wanted to come across and join it, we've got about an hour left of the server, so there's plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm just man, like I take, I used to take like freaking, sometimes 2-3 months up to a year off of iRacing, man. I go back and forth with this, man. But only because I've never really gotten into it. But I just ran a VTC company, doing American Truck Simulator, and I just shut it all down last night. I'm not just done with it, man. I've been playing that game every day for the last 3 years, man. I've got almost 5,000 hours into it. I'm burnt out on it.
Time for something new.
Yeah, and I've always liked iRacing. So, all right. So, what, go racing? I mean, I gotta look up this. Go to hosted races. Is it?
Yeah, it's in hosted. Yeah, it's in hosted. Right. You just
When me and him raced a long time ago, and I saw his name and I was like, I've raced with you in a rookie series before.
So, what's the easiest way to search the room? Just literally search it and just type in.
Yeah, you literally, if you type in, you see the screenshot.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the session name, search just Team JAASR.
Yeah, I got it. So I need to.
We're running a Ferrari. We're running the Ferrari GT3.
So do I have to get one in particular car? Yeah.
If you wanna take part in the majors race next week, which is when it is, we're running a Ferrari. So, but you can run any of those cars. You can run any of those cars on the drop down menu if you don't want to obviously take part in the race itself. So.
I mean, I don't have a. What is it? What is it? It's a 24-hour race straight, real time.
It is a 24 hours. Yep, team event, real time, 24 hours.
So I mean, I don't have a team here or nothing.
No, that's my team. No, sorry.
Oh, it's trying to recruit you.
All right.
Exactly.
Fuck you! I'm trying to buy the damn track here. What's going on here? Wow, man, I haven't done this track in a long
what's happening with the rear?
Holy shit, dude. I forgot all about this track. It's been a while. I do know this track fairly well, man.
All-time classic.
Oh, yeah.
Evening, Milky.
I definitely do know this track.
Whatever reason, the rear end just decided to turn to complete jelly. Going through the...
I think it's the track temperature's dropping as well.
It could be because I definitely didn't kill it and I didn't overdo the lines or whatever.
I was riding on board. Yeah, I was riding on board with you. Actually, I just had it running just to see what lines you were taking. I was like, oh, I was getting a bit loose. Track temperature is 25 degrees. We started off at 33 degrees.
Would it make that much of a difference? I'm guessing it does.
It could do. Yeah, it could do.
Can I have that in Fahrenheit?
No. We're running new money these days. I reckon that's about 25 degrees. It's probably about 78, 79 Fahrenheit.
That's not too bad.
Okay. Well, then what does it mean? We've got to increase the starting pressure?
I mean, it's going to be really skitty on the hard stuff. Let me have a run out on the... I've just been sat in pit lane for ages.
Well, at least then it's good to know that, especially when it comes to nighttime like this, the pressure that it is now on becomes really twitchy through that off sector.
Yeah, which is when it's twitchy at the beginning of the race on the full heavy load as well.
I mean, I was about a lap or two down, and I went through it the last time, it was fine. This time I still went slower to try and get the lines right, and it just decided to kill me.
Maybe it was that slow. Maybe going that little bit slower, I just lost the pressure. Maybe.
I don't know, I didn't want to push it too much harder because I could feel the rear end was becoming a Tokyo drift.
It's the Ferrari 488.
Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo.
Yeah,
2020.
Yeah. I don't think you can buy the old one anymore, but just... Who's that part there? You can't park there, mate.
It's off the track. I can park there.
Just got the car in the track. I'll be on there soon.
Park wherever I want. I'm American.
I'll say that the Lambo doesn't look too bad on this cam. It's really a car you don't look at that often, but it still looks pretty good.
It's nice, yeah. We only went with the Ferrari because everyone seemed to have the Ferrari.
I'll probably never drive the Lambo, but yeah.
I do like the Lambo for sprint races. I think we used the Ferrari at Sebring and it did pretty well in the 12-hour race there. So again, it was nice and balanced for the different driver styles and across the team.
Yeah, and the other one's team still finished without a front bumper.
We did.
Oh no.
After this lap, I'm gonna go say hi to my nephew.
Sound.
You're an uncle?
Yes, it feels weird.
You should be the nephew.
Yeah.
Just kidding, man.
Oh, and then the Audi brake fix me. Just wonderful.
Yeah, we know it's the OP car, but not everyone has it, unfortunately. So we're gonna just stick with the Ferrari this time, Milky. Be sensible for change.
Except for iRacing.
Yeah.
Oh no. Please go. Get away from me.
I don't ever want to do that again.
Disregard my freaking rating, man. I mean, I can drive. I just road racing is the one that I've done the least on iRacing. Everything else I've done a lot more. I used to have an A for oval.
iRating's just a number.
It's just a number.
Yeah, man.
Because I've seen somebody with like 800 iRating and they won the race.
Yeah, then you see some people with crazy ratings, like real high, but then you race with them and they suck, and it's like, well, how? Why? You know? Which
I earned my low iRating.
Yeah. I mean, what is this?
Sure did.
See what you mean, Brendan? I see what you mean about that fast section. It gets away so quickly.